everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Anna Jancy, and today in ArtWithMore I'm going to show you how to make a journal insert with a 12 by 12 paper sheets. So this is a little bit how it looks. This design has a signature if you want to put it, but it's just optional. And the good thing is that remember this calendar, that Dollar Tree is the small calendar. It does fit in the upper pocket. So if you have buy those calendars and you want to give a gift, or even in the journal that you're doing for somebody else, you can just, add the calendar. And this is a tag that you can add in the back. And in the front, if you want, it could be a tag or anything else. So this is the second design. I'm going to show you. I'm not going to make it, but I'm going to show you because it's the same concept. It's just that, again, it's the same inside. You can, add a little pocket there. And in this one, the pocket is in the side. So when the pocket is in the side, it's not the same size. So of course the calendar does not fit, but you can add any paper you want. And here you just add a signature. This one I did bind it, so I use needle and thread. If you have not seen my other video and the other videos, I use elastic, but this one I use needle and thread. So yeah. So this is what we are going to do today. So one of the things that I want to mention is that the first step is to choose your papers. So here in this project, it's better to have a thicker paper because you're going to use it as an insert in your journal, or if you want to use it as happy mail, or so it should be thicker. So, there are type of paper that you have to cut the end. So this is one of them. So I just turn it apart, and yeah. So this is a very easy kind of two-step insert. So the first thing that we're going to do is that we are going to fold in half. Just choose whatever design you want. Like for example, in this one, I have lines. So I do want the lines horizontal. So you fold the middle, and then you just cut the middle. If that makes sense. And of course you're going to cut it at 6 inches because we're working with a paper of 12 by 12. So if you don't have the cutter, it's fine. You can just use your scissors. So you don't need to have this cutter to cut the paper. So after you cut, you have your two sides. One is going to be the cover and one is going to be the pocket. Now what we have to do is to score each side, which we're going to do now. So I just use my ruler, and this tool, well, first the measurement is 1/8. You can do it smaller or bigger. It depends of how much you want your insert or your mini journal to be. So what I do is that I measure and I score my paper. This is a tool from Dollar Tree. If you don't have that tool, you can do it with a ruler. You can do it with another ruler. You can do it with a card, anything that has it's just to score the paper, so it's easier. And if you don't have any of that, you can just measure and fold. So this one that is going to be my cover, you decide which one is your cover. We're going to fold it to the inside because that's going to be the small pockets or the little inserts that we have in our cover, if that makes sense, because this is the cover. So there you have it. And the second one, what we are going to do is the pocket. We score at the same measurement. I have a little glue here. Sorry about that. So we score at the same measurements, and this one in particular, I'm going to fold it out from the inside to the outside. You're gonna see it. It's gonna make sense when I start doing it. So see the score line. It's easier. I like to score because the paper. I think it's how it's called, because it's easier to fold. So see this one that is going to be the inside, which is going to be the pockets. I fold it from the inside out. And the other one, well, here I have to score again because, again, I use a thicker paper, so it didn't go the whole way. So if that happens to you, just, measure again, you score your paper and just fold it. So yeah, I really think this is easier to, for you to fold the papers. Oops. Okay. So now what we're going to do is that, as I say, you fold it from the inside out, because that is what is going to be your pocket. That's going to be the inside of this cover. Okay. So it's like this. You put it inside. You glue the flips or the folds that we did, and there you have it. It's very easy. The reality is just 2 steps. Insert. Then you just play with it and decorate and all that. So this is an optional. This is optional because I do like round edges, but this is totally optional. So I use this little puncher, and I just, round every single edge. I even round the inside of like this here. Yeah, I love it. I love that design, that look. And I did it in both papers, of course. So here I love how it looks. And so yeah. So you just, do it in both paper. And now what we are going to do is to, well, actually, now is the moment to do the, I don't know how you call that, the little hole, or the little, you're going to see. I don't remember. This is a 2-inch puncher. If you don't have a puncher, you can do it with a scissor. But this is just like the, oh my gosh, I don't remember how that's called. The little thing that you put the half moon, or you're going to see right now. There we go. That little thing. Let me know how you call that. It's just, for you to see that there's a little pocket there. But, I mean, it's totally optional as well. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. It's okay. At the beginning that I didn't have the puncher, that was so uneven that I didn't do it. So here, this is the one that is going to be with a pocket in the top, like the open part. So you can insert the calendar if you want the calendar. If you don't want the calendar, you can put something else. So I do like to open the semi-hole, whatever it's called, in one of the paper. There's a lot of people that make it in both of them, but for me, it's kind of difficult to open the pocket. So this is optional too. If you like it both sides, you can do it. So now this is another option that you have. If you don't have any ink, it's fine, but I do like to distress some of the paper. And actually, I like to distress the ones that are with, pockets and stuff like that, because you can really see it. It like pops up the design, but it's totally up to you. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to do it. So here it is, all ink or distressed. See that it looks pretty. I like it. I mean, I don't normally distress everything in my journals, but I do like when there's pockets and like a small piece like that. So see how pretty it looks. It gives a little touch to the piece. So this is the one that I'm using just in case you want to buy it. I found it in Michael's. No, sorry, in Hobby Lobby. They're a little expensive. So now what we're going to do, we're going to glue. The glue, oh, this is the parchment paper that I always use. You're going to see in all my tutorials that I do use a lot of parchment paper. I put it in the back and then I put it in the top. The glue that I use is the fabric tack from, I think the brand is Bacon. And here I just, because I want a side pocket, I just glue the sides. And one of the things that I do is that I just press the corners. And there's a parchment paper that I use to, actually I use this type of parchment paper or this paper just because the glue doesn't, if it goes out, the parchment paper takes the glue. So anyway, what I was saying is that I like to press the sides because in the middle, I like that open. So if you do it flat, it's going to be completely flat, the paper. And then it's going to be kind of hard to insert any paper or sentiments or anything you want to do. So here I do it again. Remember, this is the cover. I just glue the sides. Then I just press the edges. I do not flat the whole thing. I use again my parchment paper to press it. See, the glue stays there. So it's perfect because it doesn't stay in your fingers, it stays in the parchment paper. So there you have it. There you have your little, the front. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to glue the pocket one. So there's a particular way how I do it, but you can figure it out which one is the one that works for you. So I glue one side first. And of course I apply glue, kind of everywhere. I do not apply in the middle. I apply in the flap of the project, if that makes sense. So after I apply the glue, I just try my best to position it in the side that I want. And again, I have the back of the parchment paper, just in case I don't want the mat to be, dirty. And I try to position as best as I can. Then I press a little bit. I'm pressing just a little bit. I put now, of course, the parchment paper because there's always some, well, not always, but sometimes there are glue. And actually, I think it's better to squeeze the piece that you're gluing with the parchment paper in your finger. And then I just fold and I try to, apply the glue again, not in the middle, just like, and I just fold it towards the other side. And I leave it like that. If I do it like that, it's easier and it folds better. I just let it, rest. And the time that this is curing or you can just choose your signature. This is optional. Here is, I use this little heart. See here, I made this like kind of a fold heart. And this, I used this template, which was a template from hard cardstock. I used the template with a Dollar Tree heart. And it's easy. You just fold the paper. You put the template that you have. You trace it. And then you cut it. And I fold it because I want the heart to go the whole way from front to back to the journal. So you cut it. And here we have the heart. And yeah, so this again is well, there's some little things going on here, but you can just, you know, cut it a little bit more. It's just because it's thicker paper. So yeah, so I was saying that I used this from Dollar Tree. Remember Valentine's, I think was last year. And I used the paper, the inside paper, and now I'm using the cover for this template. So one of the options, this is optional as well, is the ink. I'm gonna distress that hard too, because I like it to, you know, that I don't know, that design, and I feel and I think it looks finished. Sorry, I apologize about my voice. I'm having troubles with my voice again, so I don't know if it's the change of weather or what it is. Okay, so here we have it. Maybe it's not completely dry, but it's good enough to continue working with our project. And again, if you don't want to do the heart, you're done with the project right now. So, and then you can, you know, embellish it however you want. But I thought the heart was a nice touch. So then you just fold it, and here you have it. You have a nice, oh my gosh, I forgot. I forgot to glue the bottom. Okay, very quick. Let's glue it. I cannot believe I forgot that. All right, so here we have. That happens. That happens. Okay, so now we're gonna add the heart. It looks so cute. I really like it. I like the color of this paper. So, okay, so we add the heart, and you can position it wherever you want. Now, what we're going to do is that, well, what I did is that I used my scraps from paper to make a tag. Now, you can make a tag, or you can just leave it like that, glue the whole heart, and that's it. But I am going to make how I call them, like layers of tag, and actually I'm gonna do some circular one too. So I just use my, I have this cutters. If you don't have cutters, it's fine. You don't have to have them. You cut the size of your tags how you want it, and then you use them. I'm just measuring and cutting its size so I can use the cutter. And these are the circular ones. I love to make this type of tags. I think they're fun. They're easy to make, and they're just, I don't know, they're cute. So with the circular ones, what I do, look how gorgeous that looks. Look at that. And you can do it any thickness you want. I mean, you can have 10, 20. So I use this, I think they're beads. I don't remember how they are called. I'm going to let you know. And for the tags, I just cut in size. And again, if you don't have, see here, it was bigger. If you don't have that cutter, it's fine. You just do your tag however you want. And you don't have to put tags. You can just leave it, as it is, as a heart, and then do your designs. So I love to round things. So this tag, of course, I'm going to round the edges. I don't know what I have with the round edges. I think it looks prettier, and actually I think it doesn't fall as easy as when we leave it, original. I don't know. Now I'm going to cut this. I like this type of scissors. I found it in Walmart. I don't remember the price. It was a packet of 2 designs. I think it was like maybe $6, I think. And I like to use it when I'm layering or using a layer tag. And maybe I'm going to use that little piece for the round. So here we just, open a hole with a puncher. If you don't have a puncher, it's fine. You can use it with, open the hole with whatever you have. And see, you just put that little, I don't remember how that's called. I'm gonna let you know. And of course, round edges and sorry. And see, I use another tool here to open the hole, because really you don't need a lot. It depends of the size of the little thing, the little opener thing. I don't know how it's called. The clamp. I don't know. All right, so here, oh yeah, I realized that looks cute, but doesn't look that hard. Okay, so I realized that the heart, because I have to glue it in the side, this tag is too big. So see, it's almost to the edge and it's not gonna glue good. So I'm gonna just use this one, which I believe it was just 2 inches. The other one was 2.5 inches. So again, I'm just gonna glue. The glue that I use is the fabric tag, and I'm gonna try to glue the side, a little bit of the side, but enough that it stays put. So I always glue one side. I position my heart where I want it. And again, I just press the edge. I don't flat the whole thing, because again, as I explained to you at the beginning, it's easier for things to slide in. So there you have the tag. I get my parchment paper. Now we're gonna glue the back. And just in the back, you can put a tag, or you can put a paper, or you can put a little note. So now that it's ready, let it sit a little bit, to dry. See, perfect. Parchment paper has the glue. And if you have some glue in your project, it's okay. I'm going to show you how to take it out without damaging your project. Isn't it cute? Here has a little glue. See that? Yeah, I'm going to show you right now. So what I use is this. This is from Crafter Square. I bought it in Dollar Tree. And it just erase. Well, be very gentle, but just erase the glue. And it's special for glue. Don't try to erase it with a take it away with a regular eraser. So yeah. So you can find that in Dollar Tree, or I bet in other stores. And voila, and your project is clean. Okay, so now we just, gonna put together the tag, this piece, because I think the tag is too short. I'm gonna add it to it. So I'm gonna show you very quick. So you're gonna see what I'm talking about, that see, it's too short. So I'm gonna add this little piece because I want the tag to kind of like go through the heart. And I did it off camera, but I cut the end of the tag and I rounded because it was too long. And well, the fun parts begins. Then you start, I like to decorate my tags, so I found this wooden keys. I think I bought this in Dollar Tree. I'm almost certain that I did. And I just, you can use whatever you want. You can use lace, ribbon. I have this staff. I don't know how you call it. Well, this little thing that I put all my threads and leftovers. Well, not all of them, but the ones that I think is going to work. And I just, do my little thing. And that's it. I'm going to add some bling bling to it. So, oh, look at this key. Yeah, I'm going to add that key. And I do believe I'm going to add some. So those plastic organizers are from Dollar Tree. They're really, really good. Just in case you want to know. So, yeah, just, putting the little thing and put it inside, and That looks gorgeous. If you don't want 2 keys, you can just, leave it with 1 key. But I like it. I like the 2 keys because they're 2 sides of the heart. I just made up that. No, I don't know. I think it looks cute. 2 keys. Look how pretty that looks. That looks pretty. So now what you're going to work is with the pocket. You can put whatever you want. You can put that tag. You can put a paper. You can put... and now this is from Dollar Tree. Remember the calendars? By the way, the calendars are out from 2024. Dollar Tree, they are stunning. If you have not seen my video, I made a haul for those calendars. I'm going to link in the description box below. They are gorgeous. But you know how it is. The good things, they just, if they're out of it, they're out. And I like it because it fits perfectly. And this tag, you can just, put it in the side. Or you don't have to do tags. You can make whatever, whatever designs you want. And here the signature is just optional. If you want, you can add the signature there. And actually, you should not have a thicker signature just because, maybe it's too thin. So I wanted to add some paper really quick, and I add this from Dollar Tree as well. It's the haul that the video that I just mentioned. These are gorgeous. It was a very nice stationery haul, so you should check it out. Haul, Haul. And I'm just putting some little decor because somebody once asked me, well, it's good that you do all that, but we don't see how you decor it. So, and here are this die cuts butterflies. You know that I love butterflies. I really like them. They're always in floral area or the garden area in Dollar Tree. And I just added in the front. I like to have that. See that I fold a little bit the butterflies, and I just glue it in one side of the wing, if that makes sense. Just to give some 3D effect to the cover. Look how pretty that looks. I love it. Look at that. Little designs. And here's the tag. Remember the tag? I put some little circles there. I put some paper. So you can write in. And this is, again, from Dollar Tree. This is brand new. There's new product, new items that arrive in Dollar Tree. And I added the sticky notes. And this one is going to live here. There we go. Look how pretty that looks. I really like it. And this one you can write in the back. And of course, we're going to put our calendar in. I think this is going to be just gorgeous even for back to school. Imagine. I mean, I guess the kids need a calendar. It could be a great gift for back to school, and you have the little calendar. For the teachers. Oh, yes. For the teacher will be perfect. I think this is a good gift for teachers. I love it. They're very, very cute. So here we have it. We have the one that I mentioned. This is the one that have the pocket in the side. Again, you do the same thing. You just, cut the pocket in the side, and that's it. So that was the paper that I showed you at the beginning. And again, you just fold, you just cut, and the pocket, this one, I'm going to show you it here. You just cut the pocket there, and you have to cut, that part and glue the size. But that's it. I mean, it's the same concept, but it's very, very easy, very quick, and great project. So see you soon. Big kiss and be happy. Bye.